Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Big news out of Washington today. After weeks of gridlock and frustration, the government shutdown is finally ending. But don't relax just yet. This deal only hits the pause button, not the stop button. And the next big fight in Congress? It's all about healthcare costs and the future of the Affordable Care Act, also known as the ACA. So, in the next few minutes, let's break down what just happened, what's in the deal, and what's coming next for your health coverage and your wallet. The shutdown ends. After more than a month of frozen paychecks and closed offices, Congress finally agreed to reopen the government. That's a whole month of frozen paychecks and closed offices. The new deal funds everything through January 30th of 2026. Federal workers will get back pay, and lawmakers promised to hold a December vote on whether to extend ACA subsidies that help people afford insurance. Now, neither side got exactly what they wanted. Democrats didn't get an immediate extension for healthcare funding. Republicans didn't get the deep spending cuts they wanted either. So the government's back open, but the real debate just got delayed, not resolved. And while the politicians argued, the economy took a major hit. Experts estimate the shutdown cost between 7 and 14 billion dollars in lost productivity and delayed projects. So yes, this is a win for now, but the real storm is just around the corner. Now let's talk about the healthcare battle ahead. So why is healthcare suddenly at the center of everything again? Because the temporary help that made health insurance more affordable, those premium tax credits, they're about to expire. Those credits keep the marketplace health plans within reach for millions of Americans. If they disappear, monthly premiums could skyrocket by as much as 25% or more for many families. Democrats want to extend those subsidies or make them permanent. Republicans say, hold up, this is getting too expensive, and want to focus on cutting healthcare costs at the source. That's the next battle line. Not whether people should have access to healthcare, but how to make it truly affordable without spending billions more. Now, what's the future of the ACA? Let's talk about what might actually change. Here are the big reform ideas Congress is floating right now. First, keep the subsidies but redesign them. Some lawmakers want to keep helping people pay for coverage, but adjust who qualifies and how much help they get. That might be scaling back aid for higher income earners or setting stricter limits so nobody pays more than a set percentage of their income. Some Republicans even want to shift part of that help into health savings accounts so people can control their healthcare spending directly. The idea is to make help more targeted and to keep the system sustainable. Second, cut costs from the inside out. That means going after the real price of healthcare, which is a smart idea. Hospitals, drug makers, insurance companies, all of it. Using the government's buying power to negotiate lower drug prices, encouraging doctors to focus on results, not just procedures. If we can lower the cost of care, the actual cost of care, premiums drop naturally, and that helps everyone. Third, how to fix the ACA marketplace works. Healthcare.gov should soon get new rules limiting out-of-pocket costs. Lawmakers also want more price transparency, so you can actually see what something costs before you agree to it. And yes, some are even talking about bringing back a public option, a government-run plan that competes with private insurance. Different ideas, same goal: stop Americans from drowning in medical bills. Part 4: what happens next? Now, here's the timeline you need to know. Man, November, the shutdown deal moves through Congress. December, lawmakers hold the big vote on the ACA subsidies. January, funding runs out again if they don't pass a long-term budget. So yeah, the lights are back on, but this is only a timeout. In December, we'll see whether Congress extends health care help or less costs jump for millions of families. Democrats will frame it as protecting working Americans. Republicans will frame it as fighting runaway spending. And the truth, both sides actually have a good point. Healthcare is too expensive. The question is how to fix it and who pays for it. Now, what it means for you. Man, if you buy insurance through the ACA marketplace, here's what to really keep an eye on. Your premiums might increase if subsidies expire. Congress could change who qualifies for help, and new rules in 2026 could adjust deductibles and cost sharing limits. In short, stay alert. What happens this winter could affect your monthly costs next year by hundreds of dollars. If you rely on ACA coverage, your access to affordable health care depends on what Congress does next. So yeah, the shutdown's ending, that's good news, but the fight ain't over. The fight over healthcare, that's just getting started. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. If this helped you understand what's going on, hit that like button and subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Man, thank you guys for taking a listen, and hopefully you were able to be educated on what's going on out here in America. Hopefully we all come together and come up with a solution that does the most good for most Americans. Again, thank you for listening. Have a God bless day, and God bless America.